draw on limitless cosmic energy. Right beneath the flesh is a tremendous current. By the pickaxes of self-realization, I have found that life force again. I and my Father are one. I am not the flesh. I am a bundle of electricity behind this body. Cosmic energy is within and around you, recharging the body at all times with vitality. You can call on that eternal supply to make the body fit in every respect. A perfect body, free from disease, presents less resistance to the practices for attaining self-realization. Most exercises stimulate only the muscles and thus the animal consciousness, not the subtle nature. Now you will learn how to concentrate on your life energy and willpower, and to experience your subtle spiritual nature. Life and strength do not depend solely on food or exercise, but are sustained from the powers within. A dead man cannot be brought back to life by filling him with nourishing food, nor can he become strong by artificially making him exercise with dumbbells, because his life energy is absent. Our thoughts, will, feeling, muscular strength, proper action of organs and glands, all depend for their existence on the life force. Billions of body cells are kept alive and properly working through this secret vital power. The human body is surrounded by a halo of conscious cosmic energy. Through vibrations of cosmic energy, God's intelligence supplies our bodies with life force. The medulla oblongata, the mouth of God, is the antenna that receives energy from cosmic consciousness. By consciously willing, you can draw life energy into the body through the medulla oblongata to replenish the energy that is expended through thoughts, feelings, and physical activities. The will bridges the gulf between life energy in the body and the cosmic energy surrounding it. If you follow these teachings, you will learn to draw on cosmic life energy to vitalize every body cell. You will experience yourself as life energy, and not merely as a body of bones and muscles. Exercising with will and concentration draws energy directly into the body. This energy is quickly absorbed by the muscles, blood, bones, and sinews for cellular rejuvenation. The Yogananda exercises give the highest degree of energy with the least tissue destruction. The greater the will, the greater the flow of life energy. Angry men and angry animals manifest abnormal strength. This abnormal strength is not due to their muscles growing stronger during the short period of their anger. Their will, stimulated by anger, causes an extra flow of life energy or strength into their bodies. You should depend more and more on the limitless supply of cosmic energy, and less on other sources of energy. Eating all the time will make your body get old more quickly. The only way to keep the body rejuvenated is to unite human consciousness and cosmic consciousness. The mind must never be hypnotized by human limitations of sickness, old age, and death, but should constantly, inwardly remember, I am the infinite, which has become the body. The body as a manifestation of spirit is ever youthful. How to recharge the body with energy? First, lift your arm and then drop it. What lifted your arm? Willpower and energy. Now close your eyes. Can you lift your arm without willing to do so? Can willpower alone do it? No. It requires both willpower and energy. Willpower is the switch that controls the flow of energy. But do you know how willpower and energy do this? The answer is, by flowing into the different parts of the body. We want healthy muscles, bones, marrow, blood, and tissues. In each of these the energy is like a battery. Just as an automobile battery needs both electricity and distilled water to keep it alive, so the body battery needs recharging with life force through the medulla, as well as food and other physical means of sustaining life. Electricity changes distilled water into the force that recharges an automobile battery, and life energy converts oxygen, solids, and liquids into the force that keeps us alive. Foods have come from this life energy, and when you put them into your stomach, they must again be converted into energy to be used by the body. Your supply of energy depends on the chemicals you take into the body and on the energy taken into the medulla. Comparison of mechanical movement and will. Example 1-1. Extend the right arm in front of you. 2. With the left hand lightly grasp the biceps of the right arm. 3. Bend the right arm at the elbow, and notice the automatic contraction of the biceps through the mechanical movement of the arm. Note that the action of the will is in the bending of the arm and not in the contraction of the biceps. Example 2-1. Relax the right arm loosely at the side. 2. With the left hand lightly grasp the biceps of the right arm. 3. Close your eyes. Without bending the right arm or making any other mechanical movement of the arm, slowly tense the biceps to the maximum with willpower. 5. Relax slowly. Note that this tensing of the biceps, if done successfully, is the direct action of the will on the muscle. If you are not successful in tensing the upper arm, try the experiment with the forearm, which may be easier for some people to tense. Energy and willpower lift your right arm parallel to the ground with a turned palm. Hold it there. Note that a certain amount of will and energy holds your arm in this position. If you remove the willpower from the uplifted right arm, the arm will fall, drawn by gravity, and will hang by your side. The arm will also fall if the energy is withdrawn. Now raise your right arm and tense it as much as is required to hold an imaginary weight of 5 pounds. Then tense it in order to hold an increased imaginary weight of 10 pounds. Tense it still further to hold an imaginary weight of 15 pounds. Now relax and drop your arm. Whether holding an actual or an imaginary weight of 5 pounds, you have to will to hold it, and you have to use an appropriate amount of energy necessary to hold it. Similarly, when you will to hold an increased weight of 10 or 15 pounds, you increase your willpower and the amount of energy sent to the arm in order to hold the greater weight. This experiment of lifting imaginary weights proves that an act of pure consciousness, or will, produces actual energy in a body part. Willpower is the invisible switch of consciousness that sends energy to any body part and produces tension in that part. It is a physiological fact that the more we apply will to a particular spot of the body, the greater is the flow of the electric nerve current to that spot, and the stronger is the muscular movement caused thereby. By imagining that you are sending energy to the right arm, you may succeed in sending a faint current there, but by willpower you perceptibly send energy. By willing to energize the right arm, you arouse energy felt as power, and you create tension in the muscles. Will is the prime factor in creating changes in the flow of energy to muscles or to any body parts. You discover the great relationship between will and energy. The greater the will, the greater the flow of energy.